What's up, Sharks? Who's ready to ski into a big old pile of money? My name's Kevin Greco, and I'm the Chief Enthusiast Officer for ODR. I've been on skis my entire life, skied every inch of every mountain I could in my childhood home of Alaska. It was a snowy paradise and an amazing experience, except for the equipment. Everything about traditional equipment is inconvenient. It's bulky, it's hard to learn, and it's dangerous. ODR skis are sleek and hassle-free, easy to transport, and a total thrill. Check it out. With ODR skis, you get the rush of wind blowing through your hair, without the risk of out-of-control riding or runaway speed. And without bindings or leverage points, the common injuries that you see in skiing and in snowboarding are virtually eliminated. What you're witnessing, Sharks, is the inception of a sport and a brand that is disrupting the global ski industry. So we're seeking $350,000 for a 10% stake in ODR. So who's ready to join me? Because it's all downhill from here.
That's very
Wow. Okay, so first off, I have actually never skied. I'm not a big winter sports fanatic or anything like that, but I do, I do play hockey, roller, ice, and I can't believe nobody has thought of this before. Why do I mean, I get that the skis, pizza, I don't know, French fries pizza or something, whatever. It was whatever happened in South Park, that episode with the ski. You're going to have a bad time if you don't pay attention. How did nobody ever think of this before?
cool.
Very cool.
Are there anything else out there like this?
So we have started to get some competition, but what's unique about us is that we're a fully integrated system. So despite looking like ski boots, they're actually flexible like a tennis shoe. And then lastly, this is really our bread and butter. We're the only one in the industry using a system called liquid steel injection molding. And what this gives the rider is great edge control on harder packed groomed snow conditions.
Kevin, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since 2017.
You started selling in 2017 or?
In 2017, the company had been around already for 1 year. So they started in 2016.
And I'm sorry, I think I missed something. You said somebody else was doing this initially?
Yes. So I joined the company in 2017 as a distributor. And little did I know that in a few short years, I'd end up owning the global brand.
So obviously there was a founder. Wow. Tell us about that journey.
Yes. I've always wanted to be a disruptor. I've always wanted to work on technologies that are creating new opportunities. So I saw a video for this product and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to figure out how to be a part of this. So I put in $100,000 to own the distribution rights of North America and then just built the company and got so powerful here and so big with the sales that were being generated.
So how did you get all the equity into your name?
Yes, sales, Kevin. That's how I got it. I got the equity because I was a sales monster. I was eating market share.
Say that again, because I love to hear it. I am a sales monster.
Hey, if you want to be a sales monster, go over to superjoepardo.com/rocking and get my free Super Sales Rocket Guide. It's a free PDF guide with 5 proven methods that I use when I work with business owners and entrepreneurs one-on-one to grow their sales. That's superjoepardo.com/rocking. Drop your email address in. It goes right to your inbox. Anyway, let's get back to the video. I couldn't help myself.
I built myself so big that I overwhelmed their supply chain, and they had to make a choice. The choice was I take over the company and they come with me on a ride to the next winter sport, or I end up as a competitor.
Whoa.
Wow.
Damn.
What percentage do you own of the company now?
I own the entire company worldwide now.
What did you pay for the company?
So my invested capital was originally $100,000. I ended up putting in another $50,000, and then I took on investment to clear the buyout of the entire company, and that total transaction cost another $200,000 on top of that.
Was this company originally an international company?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell us where that was?
Norway. They were operating around the world in over 20 countries, and the problem with the model is I believed from day one the key to the future for winter sports was a direct-to-consumer model, a product that was easier to size, easier to fit, and so I focused on digital.
I'm a skier, okay?
Yes.
What makes this any different than the shorty that I have already with a binding on it?
Sure.
And the challenge for shorties, they're very unstable. It's not easy to do because you don't have a lot of base on the snow.
So we have
Okay, so that explains that the part that I am not familiar with about the whole why skiing. I guess I guess that makes a lot of sense. Putting more under you makes it more stable for people to use. Just like putting more comments under this video makes this channel more stable and gets YouTube to share out the video to more super entrepreneurs like yourself, like Rebecca Romanucci here, who said, speaking with you about Dino Safe was so much fun. You are genuinely a genuinely kind person who knows how to make their guests look like a superstar. Ding ding. I greatly appreciate that, Rebecca. If you don't know, Dino Safe was on Shark Tank. Go if you go and check out the playlist feature, you can go and check out my interview with her, as well as her video from Shark Tank, for the reaction video. I believe I did that one with Larry. So you get some Larry goodness in there.
Riders that have gone over 60 miles an hour on the product you see in front of you. So
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
You can achieve great speed. One thing that's been very near and dear to my heart is we haven't had a serious reported injury in the growth that we've had, which has been really tremendous. It comes down to the fact that when you fall naturally.
There's nothing binding you up. Like
Yes.
I've always heard it's the bindings.
Yes.
I decided not to become a skier for that same reason. However, I did become a pretty good snowboarder. I'm called chocolate powder on the mountain. Can you go in deep powder with these?
So they can work in fresh snow, a few inches of fresh snow.
How can they be in deep snow? There's no base. That would be possible, Kevin.
Not deep powder, not like off trail.
And not that that's
off
that
deep
important, because
powder.
that's probably about, what, 3% of riders? I mean, the rest are on regular slopes.
Correct.
What is the retail price on this and your cost to make it?
So it's $100, our cost to make it, and then we sell
Wow.
it for an average ticket of $350.
And what is a typical
Okay.
ski boot? Roughly $350 to $400, right? Now?
Yes, ma'am. And
So-
for an entire ski set, it can be considerably more than that.
What are your sales?
2016, $238,000 in sales. I had yet to join the company. 2017, I got involved halfway through the season. We did $660,000.
And you're crediting yourself for that.
He's a sales monster.
2018, $977,000.
Okay, what's the next year?
We're on track conservatively to $1.5 million this season.
Are you going to make any money off the $1.5 million this year?
This year, we're going to be approaching our profitability, and that's because of the direct
You've never had a
consumer
profit to
digital
date?
pivot.
You've never had a profit to date?
We have, actually. In 2018, we did $120,000. The restriction has been wholesale to distributors around the world with opportunity everywhere versus me, digital.
Kev, I got one last.
So before that one last question from Damon, I want to say it's not it's not the end of the world that he hasn't been that profitable throughout, as you're building out a brand new, like, there's a whole education process, and but I think, to me, like, if I'm into skiing, if I'm into extreme sports, and I see that video and I'm like, whoa, like, this looks awesome, and all I gotta do is show up with some boots. Yeah, I don't have to have the skis and the things and the I definitely feel like it would be a lot more fun than skiing. But I like I said, I've never had the opportunity, never really had the interest in going skiing. So maybe someday, but not today, especially since it's another 90-degree day here. It's in sunny old South Jersey. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Well, it's sunny in South Jersey too. I think the importance here is that lesson here is, like, look, sales speaks volumes, right? And you can have anybody, with any kind of innovation, any kind of difference maker, but if they're not able to go and make the sales, then it's not gonna go, right? It's not gonna flow. It's not gonna be able to have more people come to the trough of the business and eat from it. So I think it's awesome that he saw it, had a vision, went after it, exploded the sales quicker than anybody previous to him, and was able to take over. Like, ding ding, that is absolutely awesome. And if he wants to come on, if you would come on the show, you're watching this video, you want to come on the show, come reach out to me in the comments below, like Rebecca did, and then we got connected and we went and did an interview about her Shark Tank experience, through before, during, and after. So looking forward to that. Let's see if if he can get down the slopes and make it happen.
Question, I just want to make sure that I'm understanding the story.
Sure.
A poor little guy in Norway comes up with this great idea, and then you come in, and then you threaten to take over the company or become a competitor.
Yes.
If I become a partner with you, would you stab me in the back the same way?
No.
That was not stabbing in the back. That's a great question, Damon, but that is not stabbing in the back. When you get to a point where it's like, hey, you guys are literally holding me back, holding back your own business. It's time to get out. Maybe it's time to get out of the way, right? Maybe this wasn't their primary focus. Maybe this was an off, a piece of their like ski brand or something, and they were like, we have it, and we're getting people to buy in, and that's cool, but he saw an opportunity, and they didn't have the vision to grow it big enough or fast enough.
Not at all. So Damon, this is what happened. I built just a really tight-knit family of customers here in the US. I was getting to meet them, see how it was affecting their life. I was getting letters, and they're saying, like, I got to see my kid out there. I had a bad injury, now I get to be with him on the slopes, and so it was super powerful. And what happened was when my supply chain got just restricted, they started to manipulate me. They started to say, if you want it now, it's going to be this price. And I built this really amazing following and family here. And so finally we reached just this breaking point, and that's when it came up, Damon, where I said, I cannot abandon the people that I put my blood, sweat, and tears into and my money into. We're either going to move forward together, or like I'm going to do this on my own.
All right, Kev, here's my decision. I think this product is impressive. I know snowboarding. I don't know anything about skiing. I think there's two other people up here for sure that are more skilled in that area, but I don't think doing you an injustice, not bringing more knowledge to this. So for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you, Damon.
No.
I love you.
Thank you, Lord.
You are amazing. Any other product under the sun, I'd be so in with you. Problem is, I'm not a skier. And so, unfortunately, for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah, Kevin, you're the perfect entrepreneur. And I've never said that the entire history of being on Shark Tank. And I mean that, seriously.
Thank you, Mark.
You love to sell your product because you know how amazing it is,
Yes.
but you understand It's not about convincing, it's about helping. The problem is I've never skied in my life. So while I am just wowed by you, for those reasons, I'm out.
I'm pretty familiar with the ski industry, and frankly, 1.5 million in sales for this year is a really small amount in the context of the ski equipment industry, which is in the billions. It's so intriguing, but I can't get there as an investor. I'm sorry, Kev, but I'm out. Barbara's still in. What do you want to do?
I'm sitting here on the fence, and I keep going on one side of the fence and getting off and going to the other side of the fence. I do believe this is a game changer, and I really believe in your vision for the sport. I also like your price structure. You basically get into this sport for a third of what it would cost you to get the skis, the boots, the bunnies, the poles.
Yes.
To the other side, here's what's bothering me. When I sold my business, at the 11th hour, one of the most important people in my business held me up for $1 million. She said, you either pay me $1 million or I'm going to your rival. And what do you think happened? I gave her the $1 million immediately. She would have spoiled the deal. The deal would have been off. The idea that you held a gun to your employer's
That's not what happened,
I don't
Barbara.
see that at all.
It isn't what
Yes,
happened,
I
Barbara.
read that. I read it that
I begged them for over a year, and they wouldn't budge. Back and forth and back and forth, and more constricted and more constricted.
You are a phenomenal salesman. You'd be the top dog in any industry.
Thank you.
But I have to say to you, I wouldn't trust you. I think I'd be worried a little bit about my own back. It's as simple as that. So I'm out.
Now, let's, all right, we're going to go through his website and reviews and stuff, but let's keep in the perspective here that this is like probably an hour and a half, and it is it's cut down, so you don't know what else was said to potentially give them that impression other than what was shown in the video here.
Good luck,
Yes.
Kevin.
Thank you so much.
Good luck, Kevin.
All right. Barbara's, I'm sure, been in many situations like the one she described, and those situations can really scar you. All of the Sharks, I believe, are going to regret not making a deal today as they watch this company grow into the future and do amazing things.
It was his relationships with the customers, not the people in Norway.
No, but I'm going to
And so
tell
he
you,
was
that's
standing up.
not the tone. The tone here was
Yes.
I took over the company.
That's how I felt.
did.
I think there was
That's
some
how I felt during the
bravado.
Well, he wants to come off as confident as well. You don't want to be, like, I did some sales and we did the thing, and I see both sides of that for sure. So this is their website. Love seeing people, faces, showing the product. Looks good. It looks awesome. Looks so much fun. Easy to transport. That's the part I like. You just jump on, skate on over to the slopes and jump right on. You don't have like these giant skis and things like that. So I'm definitely interested in trying this more so than skiing for sure, as a skater and all that. So let's see what they got. Eclipse is $389 to the extra small. The large is $389 too. Okay, so they have the Speed Demon. Do they have reviews? Did I miss it? Where is... Oh, do they not have reviews here? Grab Loops. Yeah, I'm not seeing where the reviews are. Cool that they have a firm. You get $36 a month financing, which is great, especially in the here and the now. FAQ maybe. The sizing work. Do skis on the boot come off? The skis can be replaced. They are removed with 4 machine screws inside the shell. Weird that, it does kind of weird me out a little bit that, you talk about this family aspect. Let's go. Maybe it's all on the Facebook and Instagram. Let's see what they got for. Well, that's not good. That is not a good sign there, guys. Get that fixed. Let's see, 38,000. Okay, 38,000 likes. That's awesome. They definitely got some. Let's see, it's exciting for us today. You're on Shark Tank. That's pretty awesome. It seems like you guys should be doing some more though with your Facebook there and get your Instagram fixed. I feel like Instagram would be where you really want to be with with awesome photos like this one here. Maybe is it just the wrong? No, well, it says bot session error. Huh, weird. They have a YouTube channel. What do they got going on YouTube here? I don't want to subscribe. I just want to go to the channel. Let's see. Oh, wow. 572,000 views it's from October 2015. So before, back when it's probably the video he saw when he decided to join the company. Sled Dog Snow Skates. Yeah, I mean, they got 746,000 views. They don't show their subscribers, which, I mean, they probably don't have a ton of subscribers, though maybe they do, maybe they don't. Yeah, they just don't show it, so not able to see that. I'd like to see the Instagram fix, but yeah, overall pretty good here. There's no place for where's the Facebook? I feel like they constantly are moving things around on Facebook here, but definitely seem like they have quite a few interactions, engagement here on their Facebook page, which is great. It's hard, it can be hard to get that, and they're accomplishing it. So good on them. Again, if you want to come on the show here, reach out to me in the comments below. I'd love to have you come on as a guest and talk about your Shark Tank experience. But if you have enjoyed this experience of watching this Biz Coach Reacts video, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, get subscribed so you never miss another Biz Coach Reacts video. I'm Super Joe Pardo. Hopefully the day after this video goes live, my eyes will be completely healed and I will no longer be wearing glasses going forward. And maybe I'll do a live stream. I know we're coming up on 1,000 subscribers here on the channel, so which is greatly appreciated, and I have a lot more things I want to offer on the channel other than just Biz Coach Reacts videos. So I have some things in the works. I want to get through the surgery, and I will get on to all that. In the meantime, I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.